Hey lovies, this is Christina with Karma's Eye Psychic LLC, Mystical Charms DBA here on Universal Spirit Podcast, and we are into season 12, Haunted Doll Tales. So today we're going to talk about Laura, the Angel of Death in White. And when I saw the ad for her on Facebook Marketplace, again, I was hit with this energy of this very soft, serene, relaxing type of comfort, almost like an angelic type of reassurance. But I felt my eyes closing and I felt them not opening up again. And when I was channeling, this energy again, I get the visions of what this doll might have been around. And I wondered, why does Laura bring comfort to the lonely before their passing? And I saw some inflicting pain on those who appear to be good to her, but know deep down that they are not particularly good people. I saw a vision of her being left in a hospital room after a patient in that room had passed away. Nobody knowing who brought her there. Perhaps she was a gift for the past and was just forgotten there. Her inquisitive look on her face, indicates she's intently listening. It feels as though she was kept in a hospital, possibly for decades. She has that look of like a really, really young nurse. I was seeing staff tossing her to the side, putting her in and out of bins or placed in and out of closets. But she somehow found her way to a patient's room, and soon after they would pass on. And getting these visions of the story behind these dolls and their energy is just the same as the visions I get when I'm giving people in person or even over the phone readings for their life. I can see what's happened in the past and I can see what is going to be happening in the future. And when observing my visions, I noticed that people who might have passed her around, those who might have liked the doll very much, were later to be discovered as terrible people, right? The ones who hugged her and smiled at her oftentimes, would steal her from her hiding places, later discovered to be thieves, abusers, liars, or even impersonators. The patients that would even, find her and change her name to what they would prefer instead, they would not get the comfort that the majority of the patients or people who were in her presence would get. Laura also has this air of this symbol of wealth, particularly with the necklace that she is wearing. And from my experience, it seems to be the only thing she has left from wherever she's from. I would not try to remove that necklace from her, because I did at one point, and you will face some financial hardships, if not some romantic hardships, until you put it back properly. There's no need or no reason to remove that necklace. Now, I did not suffer a romantic tragedy because I am perpetually single. However, I did in fact experience a financial hardship, or at least a loss, and then when I put the necklace back on, that loss was then returned to me. Now, the initial reason why I took the necklace off was to see if it could be removed. But then I waited so long to replace it, it was almost as if she was calling her necklace back. And I put it back on without thinking about it, didn't connect two and two together until I put it back on. I would say not even 24 hours later, my losses had been recovered. So you got to be nice to Laura. You got to give her space. And it's almost as if she brings out the real person in you. The facade that you might be showing the world is not gonna fool her at all. In fact, the previous owner of the doll, said she did feel uneasy, as if the doll tend to be watching her. However, I mean, like, how could the doll be watching you if you're in other rooms? But I do feel the energy now. She is watching you on the inside. She's not watching your performance. She's watching your motives. So even though I'm still in possession of Laura, it reminds me to always be kind and always be real and just be honest with people. Now, the fact that she is fond of people who pass away, I feel that she's more of like a confessional, because those are like the last days of our entire lives where we can finally come to terms with things and really just be honest with ourselves. And I think that's why people find that solace in her and why she feels that solace in people. So this would be a great gift to someone that might have felt lonely all of their life, who might have felt they have been somehow imprisoned emotionally in some way, and she offers that like last rites of comfort.